Hey, what's going on, guys? It's CBC, and I know it's been like a week and all, but here's a first to five. I was in a lobby matches, just playing around with a bunch of guys, and I came a lot of good challengers. I've been a while off MVC3, about a week or so, and the game gets to you. And so I told this guy, I asked him if he'd like to do a first to five, and he said sure. And so we're doing this right now. He's a great Sentinel user, but I was surprised when he picked Phoenix because he wasn't doing that in a regular lobby match. Um, I actually thought Phoenix was last, and you saw me do that tag in combo. I did the late tag, the third. What am I saying? The third. I did the last character tag in combo, and I thought it was Phoenix, and I see Morgan. I'm like, WTF? But also at the same time, I noticed that he can't use the assist anymore, where it allows him to build the meter. So I'm like, whatever. Um, I mean, when facing a Phoenix, this is my strategy, right? I If he has 5 bars, just keep tagging in Phoenix, kill her. Even if she's Dark Phoenix, keep tagging her in, because a Dark Phoenix without level 3 X Factor is only a threat for like a good 10 seconds, which you can handle that, because you could always do a hyper, delay the time, DHC, blah blah blah. I managed to get through him this match. Like I said, always keep tagging her in. And if she's in and she has level 3, you stay near the wall and you start jumping backwards. I wasted my meter there. The only thing that you can do when that happens, the biggest problem is this, right? If you're not in the corner, she can teleport behind you. You're in the corner, she can't teleport behind you, she can only go high or low. You're in the air, all you gotta do is block. She can't do anything other than that. Now, at this point, I'm like, damn, I'm trying to get in, right? I'm trying to jump behind, because I've seen a lot of people do that. But Deadpool is not Wolverine. And at this point, I could still kill her if as long as I get her, but at this point, I just said she's going to get 5 Mars even if I kill her. And he teleports behind me and manages to get me in. I was originally trying to do this live, but my recording started screwing up, and I figured, whatever, it's going to be long anyways. I just didn't have to worry about syncing all the volumes and stuff like that. Well, basically, the past week, right, I've been so damn busy with so much stuff to do. Basically, I had my summer already. It lasted 4 days. It was in the end. It was in the beginning of May, right? University semesters end early, and summer semesters. There's 3 semesters in the year, not like high school or anything like that. So basically, probably like a bunch of you guys too, or girls too. Sorry. Basically, lasted 4 days. Summer school started right away, and I've just been doing a bunch of that stuff right now. And as you can see, I'm trying to just stick to my strategies. I'm not going to go anywhere but stay in the corner. And it's a lot easier to turtle against Morgan than it is to turtle against Phoenix, yet all I'm doing is rushing to attack. I seem to forget, this is not Marvel vs. Capcom 1, it is not Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I thought it was going to teleport behind me, and I took the hit. And so we're at 1-1. CEO Taquito, man, that guy was good with his characters, utilizing Phoenix's assist. And it's funny when you see you got your team, they're using Phoenix, right? But they're wasting meter. You're like, what's this guy doing? So you think you got a good plan, you can get in, but they start beating on you, and you're like, oh my god, I got more than just Phoenix to deal with. And look at that. Near full-length rocket punch just smacked me in the face. And then his boot. Did you see how high that boot hit me? That was the last active frame. It had to have been. It's like the fire on the back of his boot hit me. At this point I was getting flustered. It's hard. Lately, actually, I kind of tuned in yesterday and today. And everybody I played, I guess it's because I just haven't been on in a while, but a lot of good competition. And in this same lobby, me and him were in, it was good that we found there was a Cosmic Lord and High Lord or Master Lord. I don't know the names of them, or Mighty Lord. Sorry. And clearly, a lot of guys have dedicated a lot of time to play the game, which is nice. I will be doing live matches. That's a guarantee. One thing I do want to mention is any matches that I've said I will do on the PS3, I will do them, no matter what. if I've said we're gonna do a match, trust me, we're gonna get a match in. When, I don't know. The thing is, I just don't have a PS3 that's functioning. The only time I can play is if I'm at my friend's house or my friends come over to my house. So it's a more strict situation. But the thing is we will get him in, and there's a bunch of guys who I still got to give feedback to. Trust me, you're gonna get it. I've just been juggling a lot of things, and don't worry, you got my word, and trust me, I deliver. Anybody who's on the Xbox, sometimes you guys might see I do send out messages on the days I am available to play, like, because if I'm playing 8 matches with like 10 people, that goes on for a couple of hours. So if you do miss the times that I do say, I try to message at least 1 or 2 days before so that everybody will be available. And if anything ever happens, always remind me, send me a message to remind me. Don't be afraid to send me like 6 messages. I honestly, it actually is beneficial for me. It makes it easier so that it doesn't slip me when I get a bunch of other messages. So if we have gotten messages and we haven't done it yet, just send me another message. Trust me, don't worry. There's no hate towards any of that stuff. And I am going to be doing more podcasts. I guess this is more of like a channel update and first to 5 set I've been doing here. Basically, I figured, well, I'm going to get back to the match now, and Sentinel cannot do much against Deadpool from a distance. He needs a good, if he has a projectile assist, I can't do anything against his special. The problem with Sentinel is, it's so easy to hit him with my bullets, and one slider combo, which can cancel it, which can get him from anything, will actually be able to kill him in one combo, as long as I DHC. But my combo that I do to DHC builds 1 meter itself. So as you see, I'm getting screwed by facing this Phoenix right now. The thing I'm trying to do here was just projectile kill, projectile kill. He's gonna have 5 meters at this point. I didn't want to take too much chip damage or too many risks, so I just started to kind of like lay back, stay in the corner, let him do his heat-seeking missiles or heat-seeking fireballs. Because, I mean, what can you really do against Phoenix unless once she's an X-Factor? The thing is you don't want to go wild and take too much damage before she's in Dark Phoenix. You want to have a lot of chip damage windows so that you can take some damage. Not go like me, what I'm doing right now. This is a couple of mistakes that I'm doing. This is a terrible mistake. I was hoping you wanted to teleport so I could DHC, but the thing I'm starting to do is, I start to do my hyper, but I'm also calling my assist. Because they come up behind me, a lot of the times people think they can teleport behind you and do it, but at the same time, my backup teammate is doing it, and I'll show you right now. Because you noticed, I made it safe, but clearly I couldn't finish it off. After watching CEO yesterday and Revelations, I realized how oh, look at that fail I just did there. And both my heavy kicks missed Morgan, both of them. I noticed how good, because it's so fast and the little fireballs come out of her legs, it's really good. A smart thing to do here would be to tag her. I did delay the heavy kick, which is a big mistake on my part. Morgan is a great keep away character. Her angle is always good, and her combos last a long time. Doesn't do the greatest damage, but she doesn't need to because you have such a hard time getting in. The smart thing on his part was he realized I was just gonna turtle away from Morgan, and I'm like, oh my god, I should have X-Factored because I would have saved about 40% chip life, and then I would have been able to deal with something like that. I don't even know what the hell just happened there. I thought he was in front of me. He clearly was behind me at the end of that hit. And then he teleported again, or something happened. He flew right in front of me. So we'll leave that one at that. What's the score right now? Also, what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna leave a black screen at the end so that you don't know when the last match is. A lot of guys, when they post up first to 10, first to 5 to whatever, at the end of the video, it ends. So if you know it's like 8-9 and there's 2 minutes left in the video, you know there's only 1 match left. But just before anybody mentions it, yes, there will be just blank screen for like 5 minutes after, so you can always watch from first to last and not know when it ends. At this point, his Morgan, I've been really punishing it. Once you stop moving against Sentinel, you start losing. the biggest thing that I noticed against this player, which anybody watching can really tell, he capitalized greatly when you're immobile. Calling an assist and staying at a low jump height, many characters cannot punish that. You cannot continue to attack. Characters like Wesker, you can jump, do medium, heavy special, jump, medium, heavy special, and connect. But not many characters can do that. So that's one of the best things to do. You want to stay at low, single jump level. I was hoping to hit Morgan when she jumped in and tagged in, but I wasn't able to do that. At this point, I got 3 characters. I could option to turtle for 60 seconds, which is it's extremely lame. I hate doing that. Or kill Morgan, deal with Phoenix, or the best thing to do is tag in Phoenix now, threaten her so that she has to use level 2 X Factor, or sacrifice Morgan, which she could do, and then go back and forth, back and forth. If anybody has been having troubles with Phoenix lately, start getting friendly with the corner. But if you've been dealing good with Phoenix, I also want you to leave some comments. Let me know what you're doing to deal with her. You know, if you use when you use akuma, I'll give you an example. I use akuma. I wait for a spark to come out, not her crouching. When she's in Dark Phoenix and she sparks, I X Factor and just level and hyper. As you can see, that was a fail, but I could have killed her. It's a good thing and a bad thing that things come out of her leg, because you know when she's just hitting random things. That was gay, really gay. And I got screwed there. And right when I said wait for sparks, I was 50% lucky and 50% just noticing that. Because they're so big, her angels, the Phoenix fireballs, I like to call it. But that's the thing though. He ended up switching his team now. I guess he realized that there was ways of getting around both Phoenix and Sentinel. Sentinel without a projectile assist is really not much of a threat. As you can notice, I can just quick work right under him, and the combo done correctly does 600,000 damage. DHCing it, sorry, that's including a DHC, does over 900,000 damage, and that's an instant kill. Both his characters can do that, and I think he started realizing that because hidden missiles take a long time to come out. But whatever works, just continue to do it. Capitalize on things that are a weakness for your opponent. A lot of people will be like, no, you gotta continue to change your game. You can't be doing the same things. And I wasn't looking at the screen just now, but I think it just skipped. Let me check that. Yes, it did. I am truly sorry for the video skipping like that. Honestly, I have no idea why I did that. I blame Microsoft. I'm using Movie Maker. It is a very terrible video editor. I do want to use a Sony one, but I gotta get the right torrent file, or I could just pay to get it, but apparently it costs a lot of money. Right here, back to the match. I thought I can get Doom, and I did. He was able to punish me, but if he did it correctly, he would have killed my Akuma. But at this point, both their X Factors are still on, and right then, he did it right above me. I desperately need to win this match, because if I don't, he's going to be one match away from winning. Luckily, he was doing a hit, probably a low one, which is why I was able to capitalize with the medium slaps. Now, we're tied 3-3, and one thing I noticed is he's not he basically, one thing that for me when I'm playing opponents, when they move too much, that's the weakness that they're having. They don't realize it because it's not really how a game usually goes. When I'm playing Deadpool, right, if you keep moving, you're usually not walking backwards and crouching. Well, you actually can't even move if you're doing that. Because Quick Work hits low and it's going all the way across the screen and I'm making it safe, once it hits you once, it's the end of a character who doesn't have over 900,000 health. And I'm sure I will find it here. I know it's happened a lot of times throughout the match. Basically, he won't stop moving, keeps moving, and during that time he's not going in the air. If you're gonna keep moving, go in the air, but pay attention. A lot of Deadpool users aren't abusing. Well, then again, you need an assist that actually manages to get you through the screen and protect you, like a beam, a unibeam, or a Hadoken, or things like that. Definitely, I gotta say the best character on this guy's team is Sentinel. Do I keep Deadpool there? Yeah, Deadpool's dead. Some of the biggest problems that I'm having in this game, and I know, actually, I'm more than sure, is that it's hard to punish people properly who are light jumping or have air dominance. This game, because you can't, not everybody has Wolverine's nonsense hitbox where you hit them with a dive kick and it's a ground bounce. Everybody can get maybe 1 or 2 hits in max, and not every time you want to waste a hyper on it. So, as you notice, he knows this. Stay in the air. Even if he's punished, what's going to happen? The problem is when you get caught, all you got to worry about if you're in the air is aerial exchange, or a wasted hyper. That's something I got to work on definitely, and slowly the more I find ways to do it, then the more I'm going to give it off and let everybody know. Sentinel, one great thing that I love about Sentinel is, when worried, use Sentinel drones. Wait till the guy to jump, use them out. They come out no matter what. Not like a lot of hypers where you get hit by hidden missiles or you get hit by something, then they stop. They just come. And right here, because his hidden missiles stay out for so long, you just get completely punished for it. And look at the amount of red health on Doom. He's on Magic Pixel and he's an assist character. He didn't die yet. But at this point, no X Factor with Doom, both Akuma. Great projectile characters, not much he could have moved around with that. I believe at this point he used the molecular shield assist and switched. Yeah, I think this was a much better decision. And it's actually like a shield. I don't know if anybody's seen the properties of molecular shield, but it's a medium version, and it actually absorbs projectiles while it's spinning around Dr. Doom. And you can notice right there, any beam assist, Deadpool can go around it. And I did not think I was going to miss. I did not need to waste my X Factor. This can really punish me in the end, because what am I going to do? Look at this. He's like, oh damn. And then this ball of light just flies right in front of him. Some of the funniest things I see in this game, I always make fun of it, is when Hager power bombs a robot. Think about it. Out of every option he chooses, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna power bomb this giant robot. I don't know, every time, I guess they gotta use the old school one where he doesn't even move, he just picks him up and sits. This, I have no idea why he did that hyper instead. I guess he didn't want to waste his X Factor. But, I mean, look how this game is going, right? He's a great player offensively, and it shows you that he can just wait and chip you out. There's so much damage. 30 on block, 90 on hit. What are you going to do? You know? It's something that I think everybody should find a way to take care of it. And if you're ever Akuma and you know you're going to hit the opponent with a hyper or make it safe, do not use the beam, use the barrage. That is safe on block. You do your hyper one, anybody, Dormammu, Akuma, Ryu, even Wesker, can punish you greatly. So make sure you keep note of that. One thing I liked what he was doing is keeping control of the projectile screen. Like, there's a great balance between going forward and then using projectiles, because you gotta always fake out. You gotta make sure your opponent doesn't know exactly what you're doing. I completely messed up my combo there, and I could have killed Sentinel and got rid of him already, but now I gotta deal with him. And right there, I messed up my combo again. But like you said, like I said, moving opponents against Deadpool are a weakness for him. It's a strength. Opponents who are staying still and not really moving, you don't need to worry about that chip damage he's dealing. Even on hit, they do like when all 10 have to hit, they do like 120 damage. On chip, they do like 30. All 10 of bullets. Because right now, I could abuse quick work, and if he does anything but crouch, he gets hit. 900,000 damage if I have a meter, 600,000 if he has a meter. And I guess he realized he lost at this point, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm like, whoa. And yeah, so that was the first 5 set I had with Raf now, Cry Later. Not laugh, it's a Raf. So I hope everybody enjoyed, and you guys can always expect things to come. First to 5, first to 10s, first to whatever, alternate teams, and more podcasts, better and better, and of course, more games. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and this is CoolBoyCorporate CBC. Anybody ever got a request, let me know, message me. I always answer, and I try to answer as soon as I can when I have the time available. So, talk to you guys later, man. See ya.